Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome along to the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
I love, one of my favourite things about working in radio, and one of the backbones of radio, one of the secrets to having a successful radio show is to not withhold information from people.
Yeah.
You just don't tell people what's coming up, and so they have to listen.
Just give them enough to get them interested, eh?
So I guess today, if I was going to tease today's podcast, I would say you want to tune into this one because there's some pretty big information to do with the Win Clint's car situation.
Mm-hmm. And we talk about Jesus' hot body with one of New Zealand's hottest actress.
That is the weirdest conversation.
It's not
Yeah,
that
that's
weird.
Can you just say who the actress is?
No, you have to stick around and find out. We don't want to tell
save
people.
the information, mate.
No, say who it is and then hear what she's got to say.
No,
because we can't.
We've done it this way
Because
now.
then they'll know. They'll be
No.
able to piece together with the information of the
No.
actress and that information to go know that it's that person talking about Jesus' hot body.
Yeah, we're just going to stick with find out who it is
Okay.
later in the podcast.
I got to do one too. Plus, something else happens. What is it? You'll find out in the podcast.
Ooh, elusive.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. Edge.
My mum has recently had some different career options for myself because she doesn't believe what I'm doing now, which is borderline comedian. Semi-professional entertainer. That's what I like to call myself, an entertainer. She doesn't believe it's a proper job and reckons that John and Ben's going to get cancelled soon and I'm going to get kicked off the radio and I'm going to have nowhere to go. Which is, hey, could happen. You never know. There's nothing secure in this industry. My mum's plan for me, and no, it's not what someone texted in, did your mum want you to be a butt boy instead, Guy? Can I just say that I don't think butt boy is a job. If it did pay, I would probably consider it because it sounds quite easy. But
it sounds extremely hard and uncomfortable.
Oh, is it like being a prostitute?
Yeah.
A butt boy?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a thing, eh?
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, I'll look into that afterwards in case my career does wash up. My mum wants me to leave my job now because she says there's no future in it kind of thing.
Yeah.
She wants me to go to Perth and work in the mines.
Okay.
You would be terrible in the mines.
I'd be terrible, right? I'd be shocking. Or I'd be good because I could reach the high coal. What do they do in Perth? Coal mining?
And gold mining and just natural resources.
I could get the gold on the roof of the mine.
You would be like, does anyone remember that movie Zoolander?
Yes.
When Derek Zoolander goes back to the mines to work with his dad?
I got black lung pop.
Yeah.
He's in there one day, eh?
Yeah, that would be you.
Crying in the mine.
You would spend the whole time like just sitting and playing with the canary.
Be
Also, your attention span is so short that you'd forget what you were doing.
Have you ever done a day of hard labour in your life?
No.
No?
I don't think I have. I've done long days, but it's all been, I guess, the opposite of hard labour, easy labour.
Yeah.
So that's quite a weird situation because, it does pay well, and pretty much everyone from Nelson, my hometown, has gone to Perth to work in the mines. There's a reason why it pays so well, and that's because of the chance of death. I feel like this is something your mum should be encouraging you to be like a lawyer or a doctor or a prime minister, not be a miner in a mine.
I guess she just knows what you're capable of.
Yeah.
My dad wanted me to marry a farmer. He wanted me to marry a South Island farmer. And one time I was sort of dating this guy that played for the local big rugby team.
What was that?
Doesn't matter. And his parents owned this massive farm down south. And my dad was like, Sharyn, you don't stuff this up because this is your perfect opportunity. I was like, Dad, I'm really trying to get in radio. And he goes, stuff radio. Go live with a rugby player on his massive farm. And that was what he wanted for me.
That's the Timaru dream.
Your dad would have cried at your wedding if you'd married him, eh?
Oh, my dad would have cried every time. That would have been his best friend.
What did your parents want you to do? I reckon we could take some calls on this afternoon. Are your parents perpetually disappointed in you because you're not doing that? What are you doing now, and what did your parents actually want you to do? Give us a call on 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343. We'll open this with some calls and some prizes as well.
And if you want to join the convo on Facebook or Twitter, just use the hashtag GSC Show. On 0800 The Edge, we have got Ali. Ali, what do your parents wish you did?
My parents wish I never quit rowing.
Ah.
I quit in October, September last year, and my dad still rings me and pretends to be random rowing coaches begging me to come back about maybe once every couple of weeks.
Oh my God.
So does your dad call up pretending to be a coach? Does he do a voice?
Yeah. I was like, oh, hello there, Ellie, is that you? We really want you to come back. And even though most of the time he rings you off his mobile, so it comes up with Dad.
Oh, poor Dad.
Awesome.
Does he still hold on to all your rowing gear and stuff
He
like that?
does. Yeah, I've got a boat and he just refuses to sell it and tells me I should just jump in any time and give it a go.
What did you quit rowing for? Are you doing something else?
I just had enough of it. It's a pretty big commitment, so I decided that was enough for me, and I'm back at uni now, so...
Oh, wow, that's way better.
Well, it's not
nothing I do seems to excite him like rowing.
It's not your fault, Ellie. It just sounds like your dad really wanted to name you a meat like those beef and lamb rowing girls.
Hey, I think so.
Maybe he wanted to call you fish or something. It would have been pretty good.
He's never even rowed in his life, so I don't know why he's so passionate about it. But
Get him in the boat.
I think he created the sport. Exactly. He wouldn't fit.
Challenge him to a
Anyway.
race. Say, if you beat me in one race, Dad, I'll keep rowing.
I might give it a go.
All right. Hey, thanks, Ellie.
We've got Christy on the line now. Christy, what do your parents wish that you did?
They wished I was an accountant, unfortunately.
That's common. Chang's parents were like that as
A
well.
lot of money in accounting.
What do you actually do, Christy?
I'm a paint prepper car groomer.
That's all right.
That is completely opposite to an accountant.
See, I thought I would be saving them money by doing the car for them.
Yeah.
But obviously they just care way too much about problems and mathematical stuff. So
Oh, just keep dodging that bullet, babe. No one wants to be counting things every day.
I've got a
Exactly.
couple of friends who are accountants.
It's a really good job.
No, it's a really good job, and they keep getting pay rises and stuff. But they tell me how boring it is. They're like,
It'd be quite dull.
they say it's great money, and I've got a job for life. But man, numbers.
Thanks, Christy. 0800 The Edge. Liz, what's your current job? Liz.
No, Liz.
no
Imagine
job.
an accountant who's complaining about working with numbers. Who are these people?
Julie, what do you do now?
My parents, actually, this was quite a few years ago when I was 18. My dad wanted me to marry this old man and milk him for he was rich, because he was rich.
Don't say milk him for a start. I imagine you actually like squeezing an old man's tit.
So kind of like Shaz Dog's dad, where her dad wanted her to marry that rugby player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he
Kind
have...
of same situation. I guess he was scared that I was going to, get with some kind of loser and he was worth nothing.
Yeah.
And
Did he have a particular old man in mind? Did he have one lined up for
yeah,
you?
he had, because he's quite a few friends with, like, wealthy people, and
Okay.
he knew this one guy
can
who
I
was
ask-
desperate for a woman and stuff.
Did he proposition the old man? Like, was the old man in on it as well? Was he like, oh yeah, I'll marry your daughter?
Oh, he was, it was like a joking kind of thing, but my dad
Weird.
would just turn around and go for it.
How old are you?
I'm 24 now.
How old was the man?
Probably like 50-something.
Whoa!
Oh, Julie,
that's cray.
good work on getting out of that one.
Do you
it was
have a-
disgusting. I was like, no way.
Are you married? Are you married now?
No.
Okay, all right.
Oh, maybe he'll still be
The
hanging
window's
around
still
for you
open.
then.
All right, couple of texts.
Couple of good texts. Olds wanted me to become an accountant, so I'm a roofer now. Sure. My mum and dad told me I'd end up in jail. Now I've got my own business in their face.
I thought you were going to say, now I've got my own cell in their face.
My dad wants my brother and I to leave home and get jobs. We're 16.
Okay, good.
That's pretty great. My parents don't care, but I want to be a comedian on Jono and Ben at 10. Can I tell you right now that is not a job? We've been in receivership for most of last year. It is not a worthwhile career.
And Guy's just trying to defer you because he doesn't want any competition.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the Edge.
Guy used to do this feature called Nelson News, and then it went tits up, and we never did it again.
Don't need to set up the rebirth of Nelson News in such a negative way. You've really put a jinx on it.
So Guy comes to us today and he says, guys, I've got some Nelson news, and I understand that it's gone a bit wayward in the past. But how do you feel about giving it another chance on the show today? So, I mean, we're all friends here.
Yeah.
And we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
Does
Well,
he,
we don't really, mainly him.
does he deserve another chance?
I just feel like it's like if you forgive a boyfriend for cheating on you twice.
If you've never heard Nelson News before, basically it's small town crappy news from it could be from anywhere in New Zealand. Personally, I find a lot of it from Nelson, which is where my family lives, and they've got a lot of crappy stories.
We have had a few texts coming in saying, yes, Nelson News is coming back, which
That's
is
positive.
great.
Yeah.
So we will do Nelson News, but we just want a disclaimer on the front. Sharyn, Clint, and Chang had nothing to do with the next 2 minutes of our radio show.
And the feature is up to you, public of New Zealand. Text us with your feedback on Nelson News, but not until you've heard it. This is the rebirth of Nelson News.
Coming live from our Nelson newsroom, this is Nelson News.
Pressure.
Welcome to Nelson News. Nelson News brought to you by Nelson Radio. Hits of the 80s, Robbie Williams, and the 80s.
You can't do that when we're a radio station.
Great to see that the Nelson Library, this is big news, great to see that the Nelson Library is still subscribing to FHM magazine. Most people would say it's not really an appropriate thing to have at a library, but Nelson's still going strong with it. I heard that FHM magazine went bankrupt like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I reckon the librarians are just writing it themselves.
They're just reading the articles.
FHM magazine is still happening in Nelson. Good to hear. Dog killing algae. This one comes from James Baxter, a friend of a friend down in Nelson, who submitted this story. Apparently, there's algae in the Nelson rivers they call blue-green algae. I think that's a technical term. AKA, the dude from the Nelson City Council's walked down to the river and gone, seen some blue-green kind of slime and gone, that must be called blue-green algae. The Nelson Mail's using that as a technical term. Council communications manager has said that it could be dangerous after the blue-green river algae has killed over 10 dogs in the last 5 years.
Aww.
This is not a small problem. This is a massive epidemic, and people in Nelson are just having a bit of a laugh about it. They've got to clean up the rivers somehow. This is their advice. Council communications manager Angela Ricker said the most important thing that people could do was keep themselves and their dogs out of the river. Thank you for that fantastic advice, Nelson City Council. If anyone comes in contact with the water and experiences a reaction, they should seek urgent medical attention. Again, genius advice from the Nelson City Council. Finally, this last piece of Nelson news actually comes from Queenstown. It was submitted by my sister, Maria Williams. She says she sent through this story from the Queenstown newspaper, which says, Australian Zachary Ian Beale, 23, pleaded not guilty to a charge of theft when he appeared in a Queenstown District Court on Tuesday. Beale said the $120 egg that he was rumoured to have stolen must have, quote, fallen into his pocket when he visited the Kiwi BirdLife Park in January. He did, however, admit to possession of Class A drug LSD. The headline is, what an egg, he must be tripping. That's all for Nelson. That's all for Nelson News this week.
Thanks for listening to Nelson News. To submit your small town news, call the Nelson News hotline 0800 The Edge. Text us at 3343 or hashtag Nelson News.
What a ripper of a segment, guys. I thought that went really well.
The feedback lines are wide open right now to you.
People are informed.
Or text us at 3343. What did you think? How did you think that went, Shaz?
Oh,
it was educational.
it was something.
She's stunned. She was so impressed.
I don't have a word for it. Sorry, guys.
Guys, Sharyn and Clint. Itch.
It's time to play Win Clint's Car, and things have gone up another level. Chang has been put in charge today. I gave it to him because we want to give the car away. He's dancing over there like the happiest man of all time.
I've got a great feeling.
It just got really weird because Chang answers a lot of the phone calls.
Yeah.
And he was answering phone calls. Clint barred up at him so hard, he goes, get off the phones right now.
Because I know what he'll do.
And then he vetted the callers because he goes, has Chang told you the question yet? Here against Chang's going to cheat and feed the answer to a caller.
Because Chang would love to be the champion who gives the car away, so he'll just answer and go, okay, just quietly, I'm going to ask you what 5 of 9 colours are, so you can think about that now.
Clint is terrified.
I'm actually glad that you're not being so casual about this now, because you were getting way too cocky and now we're putting you back in your place.
You put this guy in charge.
He's a madman. Clint, Sharyn, kick us off, mate.
You know what time it is?
It's time for New Zealand's favourite low-cost game show.
Win
Clint's
Car!
So, Clint has been trying to talk the callers on the phone. Clint has been talking to them in advance, trying to talk down his car. He's trying to convince people not to win it. And the jeopardy is sky high at the moment.
Well, let's get straight into it. Clint thought we were going to do 2 people, but hey, let's do 3.
Let's do 3.
Let's
give it away today.
Let's do 2 like we organised.
Our first contestant from Mangere. Please welcome to the show, everyone, Kita!
Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
Keita.
Are you ready to win Clint's car?
Oh, yeah, but nervous, but I could try.
You can do it, babe. We believe in you. So, Chang, what is Keita's question?
Hey, Chang.
Yes.
They still need to
Shut
be...
up, Clint.
Yeah, go on.
Shush.
You can't be stupid about
Hey, mate,
that.
I'm not
mate.
stupid about it.
Too
Definitely
much
not.
of this,
Yeah.
mate. Just shush.
I just have a good feeling Kita could be our winner.
So Keita needs to name 9 of the topic in 10 seconds.
on.
Chang,
Yes.
take
Okay.
it away, mate.
Kita, are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Name me 9 apps. Go.
Pacific Bird. Oh,
Come on!
I can't think. I can't think.
Keita,
Oh.
that was an easy one. Oh my god. And now we all know what Chang sounds like in the bedroom. So sorry, Keita, the car is not coming to Mangere. Shush! The car is not coming
Calm
to
down,
Mangere.
mate. Take a breath.
I thought she was going to get it.
Just
well,
take a breath.
she didn't, so that means you get to use your "you've got a feeling" joke one more time because we've got Liam on the phone from Christchurch. Are you ready to play Win Clint's car, Liam?
Yeah, mate.
Liam, this is the test to see if you're any good. And no offence to Keita, but if we asked you to name 9 apps, would you know any more than Flappy Bird?
Maybe a couple more.
Yeah, okay. All right, Chang, what's Liam's question?
All right, Liam.
Yeah.
Name me 9 movies in cinemas right now. Go.
Wolf on Wall Street.
Oh, come on!
I got nothing. I don't know. It's a shit question.
Don't abuse us after you've had a chance and done terribly.
Liam, would you have preferred a question from Guy or Chang today in hindsight?
Guy, mate. I
Yeah.
did the pie one when you guys did that, and I got all 9 in the 9 seconds.
Oh, Liam, are you the pie guy?
No, he was doing it
he
in
did
the car.
he did it at home.
I was listening at
I
the
see.
time, and I had a go at it, and I did it.
All right, mate.
Well, we've got one more chance to give this car away today. So, Chang, is this actually... Can you come and show me what your last question is? Or is it in your brain?
It's in my head.
Well, make sure it's actually an easy one because the only person that knows every movie in a cinema right now is you and the people that work at the movies.
Okay, whatever. Let's go.
From Dunedin, Erica, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Well, you could be getting a new car. You'd have to get yourself up to Auckland to pick it up, Erica, but we've got your question today. Would you like it to come from Chang? Do you think he's going to give you a good question?
Oh my god, I really hope so because I honestly almost had a cry to my mum to say about how I don't have a car anymore.
Well, let's hope that we can dry those tears for you,
Erica,
Erica.
I was talking to you off the radio. This car's no good for you. You sound beautiful.
Any
You
car
deserve a
is good
car
for me.
with airbags.
Don't even try and convince me, I swear.
Yeah, Clint,
Any
just
car.
All right.
sit over there in your chair, mate.
Chang, go for it, mate.
Chang.
All right, Erica. Name me 9 things you can find in a supermarket. Go.
Flour, butter, milk, eggs, wine, beer, cider, potatoes, celery.
Erica!
Are you fucking kidding me?
You just won Run to the Honda!
Chang, I'm going to punch you right in the balls.
Oh my god!
9 things you can find in a supermarket. We don't even need to go to it.
I'm in the supermarket! I just left. I walked out the door.
All she had to do was look what was in her grocery bag. Chang! We're meant to be friends, you dickhead.
Erica!
Whoa. Let's take 5 seconds. Let's pull it together.
Erica, hold the line, okay, mate?
Let's just take a break, guys. We're going to have to deliberate and make sure this is official ruling.
It is an official ruling. She
No.
got 9 things. Erica, congratulations. You are the proud new owner of Ron to the Honda.
I'm in almost tears.
Oh,
with happiness
Son of a
and
bitch.
excitement.
I knew this day was coming. Doesn't mean I was ready for it.
History has just been made. I actually didn't think it would happen.
Erica, are you there?
Yeah.
Hello. So at the moment, it sounds like you've won my car, my car, Rhonda the Honda.
Don't try and get out of it. I want it fair and square.
Okay, well, not yet. It needs to go to our official review process. So Chang has pulled the audio, and we're going to listen to it now.
Oh my God.
If you're listening at home, you can count along with us. I've been more confident about these replays
I
in
only
the
stopped
past.
because you guys were screaming. That's not fair.
Oh, now you sound nervous.
you named 9.
yeah.
You've won the fair and
Okay.
square,
Okay, this
Erica.
is it once and for all. This will decide if the car is yours. Count along.
Name me 9 things you can find in a supermarket. Go.
Flour, butter, milk, eggs, wine, beer, cider, potatoes, celery.
Now, I would like to point out that there has been some controversy on the text saying that you can't buy beer, wine or cider from the supermarket. Majority supermarkets,
Yeah, most of them you can.
countdowns,
My supermarket
food towns,
you
you can buy
No, I'll
all
take
3
that.
of
Yeah, I'll
those
take
at
that.
the supermarket.
I
so
think that's an official ruling. The judges have decided. Chang, or is it official?
Erica, you have won Clint's car.
Now, Erica, where do you live?
I live in Dunedin.
Okay.
I realise the car's not in Dunedin.
No, the car's not
But
in Dunedin.
still, but the flights to
Car's in
drive...
Auckland.
The flights
Yeah.
will be cheaper than buying a new car, Erica.
I've already got flights that my parents are paying for to Auckland in
Okay,
like a week.
how much are those flights?
I've got no idea, but I'm not
There'll be
giving
a few
up the car.
$100s, like there'll be $400-500. So this car's going to cost you money.
The ferry to get across the Cook Strait is $140 on the Inter-Islander.
Okay, Erica,
Yeah.
if I offered you $140 of my own money,
$140.
could I keep my car?
No.
I'll pump it up because I feel bad for Clint. I'll pump it up to $160.
No.
I'll pump it up to $210.
No.
This is the worst radio promotion of all time. So what we did is we gave away a prize, and now we feel real bad about it. We're trying to buy it back.
Let's be honest, though.
No, it's
Clint,
fine.
you
Some
had-
of the consequences, I'll
you
take it
had-
like a man.
Everyone's hating on us on the text machine, but you had every opportunity to make this not happen, and you went along for the ride. You were confident it wouldn't happen. Now it's happened.
Erica, I've loved her for a long time. Please be good to her.
I'll look after her.
You are the new owner of Rhonda the Honda.
Yay!
Unbelievable.
I'm so excited.
Absolutely unbelievable.
I'm glad it's going to someone who's going to enjoy it and not just some guy who rang up the other week and was like, I'm going to use it as a paddock basher and drive it into a wall.
You know what, Clint?
I won't be doing that.
Maybe you should just stick around. I know you're not going to go anywhere, but we may have a surprise for you.
Really?
Maybe.
Really?
You'll have to find out. We've just got to make a couple of phone calls.
You missed it just before. Oh, Rondeezy, my baby, Rhonda the Honda, is gone to Erica. She is making her way to Dunedin. But Shazdog said she's got a surprise for me.
I do.
We've got a special surprise.
This is something that everyone thought that, guys are real selfish by giving away your car. And
Not selfish, just evil, mainly.
So, yeah. Well,
Which we are, let's be honest.
So we put our money together to see what we could spare. It is close to payday.
Yeah.
And we have come up with a new way
Car.
for you to get everywhere. So
Car,
can I
new
please
car.
get a drum roll in the studio, please? Shit, drum roll, guys. Anyway, from Guy and I to you, Clint, here is your present.
A pair of rollerblades.
A brand new pair of rollerblades! You're going to be the coolest guy in school with these
So
new
good.
blades.
These are used rollerblades.
Skating around town, oppressing the ladies. Maybe missing some key features. One of the wheels is a bit wonky.
That one doesn't even have a boot in it.
But
This
no,
one is missing a boot, correct.
It's so good though because you can blade to work in style. You'll get exercise. You can do sweet jumps and tricks on them, and you can do twirls to impress all the biatches.
It's environmentally friendly.
This
Yeah.
sucks,
It's
by the
got
way.
bindings.
It's got a blowout valve.
They're not even name brand rollerblades. They're Tech 12s.
Tech 12 is a name.
Chicago Tech 12s.
These are the top of the line, mate. Kids would kill for these.
They're Kanye West's favourite shoes. We've got Steve on the phone right now. Steve wants to talk to Clint. So, Clint, can you turn the phones on,
Hello,
please?
Steve. Steve.
Yeah, hey, Clint.
Hello.
What did you like to say to Clint, Steve?
I was just thinking that I've got some concrete pills that he could borrow.
So he can do the classic Kiwi harden up, Steve.
Is that so I can lay down concrete where there's only gravel so I can get to work on my rollerblades?
No, you've done well, mate. You've done well.
Yeah, good.
How has he done well? He lost his car.
Because he's now got a sweet pair of rollerblades. And now you can blade to work and like make up sweet songs on the way, like just blading down the highway.
Hey, at least the saga's over, I
The
suppose.
text machine is blowing up. A lot of people are giving Chang
always
crap
blowing
for
up.
making it too easy by saying 9 things in the supermarket to a lady who was in the supermarket at the time. Someone wrote, "Good one, Chang. You should have just asked for the first 9 letters of the ABC." A lot of people feel bad for Clint, and some people are hoping for an upgrade. Some people are hoping for revenge. Someone say, new segment, win Chang's car.
He doesn't have a car. Okay, that's fine. At least the saga's over. I did complain about Rhonda until you guys threatened to take her away from me.
You hated that car,
So-
and then as soon as we wanted to give it away, you got all bitter about it.
Shazdog, as a lady, what's cooler for me? Having that crappy old car, which is really unimpressive, or having no car?
Ooh.
How good that would be if
Do you know what? Something that trumps two of those things. Rollerblades.
Okay,
Bleeding down the highway.
imagine turning up to a date and rollerblading up the drive and going, "Hey babe, jump on, we're blading tonight."
Guys, Sharyn and Clint.
In the studio right now, we've got Kimberly Crossman. Kimberly, welcome.
Thank you.
But we like to give all our guests an elaborate intro done by Mr. Guy Williams. So, Guy, you're in charge of the elaborate intro for Kimberly Crossman.
Disclaimer, it's not that elaborate. He just talks really loud and says your name and then makes everyone...
not.
I'm just saying, Elaborate suggests he's put some effort into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio. Her mum was cross and her dad was a man, Kimberly Crossman!
See, it sounds elaborate because we all cheer and we clap.
Yeah.
I liked that. It's a good welcome. Well, tonight on TV3, the Cadbury Dream Factory is going to be on at 7:30, and this is going to be quite a cool show. Now, I'm not going to explain it because Kimberly's here and she's actually on the show. So, Kimberly, tell us about the Cadbury Dream Factory.
Yeah, well, basically, it's a show where there's 5 of us in the dream team, and we go around New Zealand and we bring people's dreams to life. So
5 people in a dream team. Wait, I'm writing this down. 5 people in a dream team.
Yes.
Going around New Zealand.
Yes. And
bringing people's dreams to reality. Good.
Bringing
Continue.
dreams to life. So basically, it's been probably one of the most rewarding shows that I've worked on. You know, we're literally going into communities and
one of the
changing
most
lives.
rewarding shows you've worked
Guys,
on. Writing
shut
that.
up.
Sorry.
Let Kimberly talk.
I like that on his screen he hasn't actually written anything but just letters. just a combination of letters and numbers. Like Guy Williams texting you in the middle of the night.
Sorry for being. Sorry.
Has he
Numbers
done that
and
to you
letters.
before?
He hasn't. I don't think Guy has my number.
Sorry, I do have your number, and I've thought about it many times. Sorry for being so rude. I did some research. I went on the Cadbury Dreams Come True website, and it said, who would you like to go to dinner with, and which celebrities, and one of the ones you put was Jesus.
Yes. I would love to sit down and have a chat with Jesus.
But the only thing is that if you sat down and had a chat with Jesus, if you were having a bad day, your day's never going to be worse than anything that Jesus has been through. He's going to be like, wow, you think that's a bad day? I've had nails through my hands.
I reckon he'd be a great party
You
guest.
just wanted to turn the water into wine.
No,
I don't drink. I don't think it would be that. I think he'd just be... There's so much I want to ask him.
I know what this is about. You want to ask him how he got those abs.
That's probably it. I reckon Jesus would be super hot too. So.
Well, if you look at his six-pack, if he had a wee shave and a haircut, I reckon he'd be quite hot.
He looks like he could be in like a cool band.
God's gift, eh? Yeah.
He could be in Kings of Leon with his look that he's got going on.
I'm a supporter.
BC.
I'm a supporter. I'd love to have him at dinner. Why are you so opposed to it?
I just think it's hilarious saying, I think Jesus would be super hot. It's so funny.
Amen, Jesus. Good work, you and your sitter.
I can't tell if we're being really pro-religion or really sacrilegious. We're kind of just
I'm
skating
definitely
along
not
the
being
line.
sacrilegious at all. I think.
And I'm definitely not
be a
being
good guest.
pro-religious, so...
Yeah, it's a
We're somewhere
compliment.
in the middle.
It's
Yeah.
a compliment.
Total compliment.
This is so far off track, by the way.
Cadbury Dream Factory. It's going to be on TV3 tonight at 7:30, starring the beautiful and amazing Kimberly Crossman.
Kim, thank you so much for coming on the show. Kim Crossman, everybody! You are beautiful and I love you every day.
Oh, thanks, Guy.
You say that to all the girls, Guy.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint. On the bloody edge.
Today it was announced that Facebook are buying WhatsApp, the instant messaging app on iPhones and Androids, for $22.9 billion.
I had to double check this because I was like, Sharyn, I'm sure you mean $1 million.
And what did you come up with, Mr. Williams?
No, it's $29 billion. You're right. $29 billion.
$22.9 billion.
Unbelievable.
Isn't
That's
that
a
amazing?
phenomenal amount of money.
And WhatsApp just made a rip-off of another instant messaging thing, and it's basically just text messaging on the internet. And
It's
they
text messaging.
They just ripped that off. They stole someone's invention and they've made money off it.
Shows you these days if you have a good idea, because everyone's like, I'm going to get rich from an app. People do.
Well, I'll tell you something. People have been ripping off other people's ideas for a really long time.
A long time.
And I want you all to get in a little time machine right now and go back to the year that I was 7. No, I wasn't 7. I think I was about 10. Sorry about it. Go forward a bit. Now, I am 10 years old. I am sitting in the Four Square with my friend Catherine Kernahan, and we're talking about roll-ups. And I said to Catherine, wouldn't it be so awesome if roll-ups, you could have more than one flavour? Because Mum always makes me choose which flavour, and then I get sick of it, and I wish I could mix them up. And then Catherine said, yeah, that'd be so good. They could be like rainbow roll-ups. I said, Catherine, you're very smart. And we both wrote a letter to the people that make roll-ups suggesting that they make rainbow roll-ups.
You wrote a letter to Uncle Toby himself.
Dear Uncle Toby, we've got this great idea. You just put a few flavours together and boom, everybody in the house is happy.
It's a taste sensation.
Rainbow roll-ups are sick. That's the best option of roll-up to have.
So 6 months went by and Catherine and I did not hear from Uncle Toby.
Yeah.
But then went to the supermarket with my mum and she says, Sharyn, go and pick yourself some roll-ups for your lunch. I'm like, yes! And what do I know? Uncle Toby's has some rainbow roll-ups, brand new, tropical and berry flavoured. Uncle Toby is making money off mine and Catherine's idea.
bombshell.
Massive bombshell. So we thought this afternoon that we would play a game of Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Dragon's Den.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Dragon's Den.
Dragon.
What we want to do is we want to hear from you on 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343 and tell us about things that you've invented that could make you a lot of money. Now, someone may have already stolen this idea and be making money off it. We don't care. We still want to hear from you.
They don't have to be ideas involving dragons, because we've had this problem in the past, haven't we? We feel like that wants to be. It's just a name we ripped off an old TV show that's a dated reference probably for most of you.
Okay.
Any business ideas that could make some money or have made money in the past that you came up with first, we want to hear about it. And hey, we could go into business with you.
Gina, you're the first person inside the Dragon's Den. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good. So you have an invention, or did someone steal your invention?
I have one that I really want to be made.
Okay. Once you say it, you have pretty much trademarked your intellectual property, so go for it.
I would like a high heel that you can fold in the high heel and turn it into a flat.
Whoa!
When you go out for the night and you get sore feet, you want to get rid of them heels and turn it into flats.
Oh my God, Gina, you've just changed my entire life. That is the
It
best.
would be amazing. I would love someone to steal my idea and make it. I'm happy to buy it.
Oh, really?
Gina,
You don't want the money for it?
Gina, just go quit your job and make some money off that girl.
What about if you had a platform, but you can like inflate it with like a pump and go.
Well, then you get a hole in it.
Yeah, you'll get a hole in it and it'll be real. That is a
Make
great
it out of strong rubber.
That's okay. We're not here to.
Gina,
we just need the
that is a
idea.
great idea. We also have one that has come through from Ashley. What's your
Another one.
What's your idea, Ashley?
You should invent a drive-through sushi bar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then you don't have to get out of the car.
All sushi bars are drive-through if you drive your car fast enough.
Okay, what's your idea for Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Dragon's Den? We're not going to steal your idea. In fact, putting it on the radio, pretty much like taking out a patent, I think.
Those both ideas are really, really good.
People are already texting in about Gina's idea.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Dragon's Den.
Breathing fire.
Technology, innovation.
We're coming up with inventions and ideas and business plans. Someone texts in saying, I want to invent wireless power.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
There's actually millions of dollars being invested in discovering that technology at the moment.
Making wireless electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, you were laughing because you thought it was a dumb idea.
I thought it was the stupidest idea I've ever heard of.
But we've got Caro on 0800 The Edge. What's your invention?
I made like nice smelling nail polish.
Yes, that's a really good idea.
I came up with it.
Did you?
Have you actually made
and I
made
wrote
it?
into Revlon. Me and my friend Maddie Driscoll, we wrote into Revlon, and we were like, "Oh yeah, we don't like your foul-smelling nail polish." And then a couple, 3 months later, out comes nice-smelling nail polish, and they sent us free ones.
Actually, you and Maddie Driscoll got ripped. Shout out to Maddie Driscoll.
Thanks, Caro.
Monique, what's your invention?
Hi, so my partner quite often brings up that it would be awesome if instead of an electric blanket that was hot, it was cold.
Yes, that is. I've often thought the same thing. That would be such a good idea, especially if you lived somewhere muggy like Auckland.
Yeah.
Like a setting that turned it to a refrigerating blanket.
Yeah, it would come in handy sharing a bed, that's for sure.
That is a great idea.
Then my husband would spoon me because he always says he's too hot. He's like, oh, I'm too hot.
Yeah, and then when it's cold, you have to have a spoon.
Damn straight.
That could fix a few marriages, the refrigerating blanket, actually.
Great
0800 The Edge. Nikki, what's your invention?
Oh my God, it's kind of like hers, but I've already got a name for it. It's called the Chillo Pillow.
Oh,
good name.
You know, like in the summertime, and you're always flipping over your pillow because it's always so hot.
Find the cold
Somehow
side.
they can put like a cooling bag or something in there so it's always cold.
And what was the name of it again?
The Chillo Pillow.
The
awesome name.
You've got the name down pat. I
Love
reckon
it.
you need to go into business.
Yep. Go and head up Sleepyhead, babes. You need to go and get that thing made. It's a great idea.
Nice, thanks, Nikki.
While we're talking inventions, though, not to brag about it, but I'm married to quite the inventor. My husband over summer with my cousin's boyfriend Marcus came up with a great idea for the beach. So welcome to the show, Bryce. Tell us about your idea.
Hi guys.
Hi, Bryce.
I've actually had two ideas, but this one is a really good one.
Okay.
So you know how you go to the beach, or maybe you're just outside and you're getting quite a lot of sun, and putting on sunscreen is quite niggly.
Yep.
And sometimes you only get a little bit of tan on your chest, like your chest can look excellent, but then your back it's a little bit more pasty.
Yeah, I'm with you. And you get sunscreen stuck in your beard too.
Yeah, that can happen. You can end up looking a little bit patchy. So we came up with this idea that, you know, like the rotisserie chicken?
Yeah.
You know how that's perfectly glazed on every angle of the chicken?
Yeah.
Because it just turns around slowly, so it's perfectly even.
Uh-huh.
We came up with this idea that you're on the beach and you're in this pole type position and it slowly just turns you round clockwise 360 degrees. The whole time a dispenser of sunscreen sprays out evenly on you, so you end up with an even perfect tan and you never have to roll over every 20 minutes or worry about falling asleep.
And one of the attachments I came up with this as well as a book holder, so you don't have to hold onto your book when it gets real heavy above your head.
Sharyn,
why make things hard? That's one of our ideas. Pretty good, I reckon.
Sharyn said we have to get my husband Bryce on because he's got a really good idea.
It's a great idea.
Oh my god.
It is a good idea. Do you want to know my other good idea?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay, what is it?
Okay, toilet seat. How a rubbish bin, you know, you put your foot down
Yeah,
and the lid comes up
Yeah.
and then you never have to touch a rubbish bin.
yeah.
You get one of those for the toilet seat.
Oh,
so that
no,
you
that's
never get
actually
in
a good
trouble
idea.
for leaving the toilet seat up.
That is actually a good idea.
It's a great
And
idea.
you never have to touch a toilet in a public bathroom or anything.
Bryce,
Brilliant.
thank you for coming on the show, mate. Two very good additions
I feel like you don't like my idea.
No.
Guy, you've been silent the whole time.
I thought it was a pretty terrible idea, Bryce, but it was good for a laugh, mate.
What have you come up with?
Thanks, Bryce.
All I do is see you attacking other people's ideas.
Go and do something with your life.
Couple of good texts coming in. One is, this guy gay? No, it's Sharon's husband.
He probably is, though.
So hopefully he's not gay. And also, Pure saying the Chillo pillow has already been invented. I checked out the website, chillo.co.uk. You can buy the Chillo pillow right now.
Stink buzz.
Yes.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Bloody Edge.
We're going away on the weekend, guys. We're going to be on a road trip.
Yay!
Is it a road trip if you go on a plane?
Plane trip.
We're going on our first family holiday because we're going to be hosting this party at the Foundry on Saturday night.
In Christchurch.
It's going to be awesome.
Well,
and they've booked us into a really nice hotel.
We're also doing the Fat 40 from down there as well, from someone's apartment. We're doing a Flat 40.
From someone's house?
Yeah, from a student flat.
I'm going to steal their food. Most definitely.
Do they know we're coming? It's going to be quite awkward, eh? Hey, guys, we're here to film a radio show.
No, they know that we're definitely going to be there. And
back to this hotel for a second.
The best thing about this is we've been having a fight about it all day because I've got my own room and the boys have to share.
I'm pretty stoked about it. Clint, not so happy about the situation.
I'm just a bit funny about it. Like it's.
Are you a loud sleeper or something?
No.
Are you a nude walker?
No, I'm not concerned for me. Well, I am concerned for me, but not about me. I just, like, Guy, nothing against you, mate. But,
something against me, all right.
Well, I don't know what you like when you sleep.
I'm lovely when I sleep.
Are you
How do
worried
you
that
know?
he might be excess farter in his sleep?
Could be. You could be one of those. Clint, are you asleep?
I'm not asleep yet. Are you asleep yet?
Clint, I can't sleep. Can you wake up? Or you could be a sleepwalker. You could hop into my bed. Or you could be, I don't, all kinds of things. It's very close.
I will be absolutely fine. As long as you spoon me to sleep, mate, I'll be fine. That's all that matters.
I don't really like sharing hotel rooms with people other than my husband, mainly because I hate pajamas.
Are you a nude?
No.
Can you swap with Guy?
I wear undies, but like I hate when I have to go on these work trips because then I end up having to wear pajamas and I feel I can't sleep properly because I feel like I'm going to get tangled up in my clothes.
You don't have to wear your clothes in my room, mate. Just come stay with me. I know you'll be all right. Guy, you could have your own room, mate.
No, I don't want to come in your room. I want
Let's
my own
switch it,
room.
guys.
No, I'm having my own room. I am a female. You guys are males. I don't want you guys to accidentally walk in on me in the shower.
Clint, let's be honest. What's the real reason you don't want to have me stay in your room?
Because if you're as loud as you are talking when you sleep.
Are you worried there's going to be like some sexual tension? Because don't worry about it, mate. I'm completely straight.
No, I don't have any sexual tension.
I realise I'm a very attractive man, mate, but you don't have to be...
I know what this is. Are you one of those people that can't go to the toilet when there's other people around? You're scared they'll hear you?
Well... the bathroom is always in the room and
we cracked it.
Oh, I hope it's one of those hotels that has a big window into the bathroom as well.
So at the moment we're still sharing a room. I'm still campaigning to get separate rooms, by the way. So if we get there and we're not sharing a room, don't be disappointed. It was me who sorted it out.
I'm fine to share beds.
Oh, it's the edge.
No, I won't.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Edge.
There you go. That's the end of the podcast. At the beginning, we teased you with some information. Now you know what the car result was.
We gave away Clint's car. Clint, how you feeling, mate? You got to go home tonight? You're not allowed to take your car?
Gonna blade home.
It's quite a way.
Those rollerblades don't even fit me.
It doesn't matter. Wear
One
thick
of them
socks.
doesn't even have a boot in it.
Just wear thick socks, man. That's why you have rugby socks and your dad's socks.
No, my feet are too big for them, Sharyn.
There are kids in Africa who
Cut your
don't...
toes off.
There are kids in Africa who don't even have food on their plate. I always hate when people say that to me. I always hate when people give me that excuse. Like, don't trivialise African poverty for my rollerblading or not eating enough dinner at home, mum.
That's the podcast. We'll catch you back tomorrow. See you later.
Guys, Sharyn and Clint podcast. I like it.